already. Thank you for saying that. That I did a good job. I'm actually really excited to hear that. You know, I went out there and I was having a really good time and I was passing people. I started 38th, obviously, and then just my whole goal being to not wad up RCR's car and not ruin anyone else's race. It took me quite a ways to get going, and then I finally got up to I think 29th or 30th, and I was just really getting comfortable. And then Jesse passed me, so I'm trying to get the lucky dog. I got inside of man, I don't know if it was a 42 or whatever, but
Logan Bearden.
I drove in there with him, and I overdrove the corner, just because I got a little too wound up. I was either going to plow through his rear left, or I had to just get on the brakes, a little
Left
extra.
rear. We're trying to teach him all
I
that
know.
too. The
I know.
lingo.
I know.
Left
I
rear.
got on the brakes too. Yeah, left rear. My bad. I got on the brake. Probably overdrove the brakes too. And I didn't, ultimately take him out, but I took myself out. And then that started me on a chain reaction of just a downward spiral. I killed the splitter, and I'm just learning so much that, like, in this sport, all it takes is one mistake, and you're on that downward spiral bad for a while, typically. So. Yeah. But man, what a great first run, I thought. And then I made some major mistakes later, like when I pushed the clutch in under my green flag pit stop, I held it in while they were changing the tires. And then when I put the car in gear, the clutch wasn't actually fully disengaged. I don't know if it bled down a little bit, but so it kind of lurched forward, and then that got the jack wedged. So when they dropped me, the jack went with me. Got a penalty.
Jeez.
So now
This is the start. This
I
is just the
haven't even
start of this
seen it.
part.
yeah, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna haul ass back and get this penalty served, and I freaking bombed into the turn. I'm like, damn, I'm fast. So I missed the rev match coming down to second, and locked up the rears. Ended up spinning out. So then I get a penalty for that.
I thought our goal was to not
one I
make
served
the highlight
cleanly.
reels in that way.
Yeah, that one I served cleanly. But Tommy's Express made the highlight reel, so there
Lord.
is one pro to all these cons. And it's obviously embarrassing, but at that point I was already several laps down. So it's like, you know what, to get that experience and learn what it feels like to haul ass way too fast into pit road. Now I know I got to really check up and be smart about that. That transition in Nashville, like, was way more aggressive in person than in the simulator, and it bit me.
So this whole NASCAR ain't very easy, is it?
Absolutely not. I've never once advertised it as easy.
Yeah. No, I think people don't understand that this sport there's so many things that can go wrong, and
I've enjoyed getting
very little goes right.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of ARCA is you're not in that rush typically, and but then I've been racing ARCA and I just didn't get to have this experience. So now being in O'Reilly, I'm learning so much so fast because I just go out and screw up, and it was great.
How much has joining RCR accelerated that learning curve for you? Obviously, we see the videos of you in the simulator. You're looking over data, compared to Jesse. Like, how eye-opening is it for you?
And I think it's been absolutely priceless. Like Mark Rett, the first time I drove for him after going to RCR, I got out of the car and he's like, dude, what a difference in driving. And I can only credit that to, Danny and Jesse and Bug and Christian and all the guys helping me at RCR, because they have so much more data and information to give to me versus like ARCA and Rhett. He puts me out there. There's not as much tools that he can use to apply to like just the driver, and also Kevin Hamlin's taught me a ton. But like getting in that simulator and comparing my data to Jesse has been, I would say, the most helpful, and it's the reason I'm being able to accelerate. Like once I got back in the ARCA car from driving in O'Reilly's, I mean, I just felt like 100 times better driver, and obviously I got second in Talladega, so like just my confidence in the ARCA car has gone up a ton since working with RCR.